Alright, this is the Atari Lynx 1, revision 2 out of 3, not sure. So basically I've replaced the capacitors for this board. It was part of spares and repairs. What's wrong with that? There we go, that's better. It was part of like a spares box. I bought new RAM from Retro 6. Obviously there's no screen. Just replaced the power jack as well. And put new capacitors around, scattered around. So RAM, capacitors, and I had to transplant a new headphone jack. And let's find out if we have brought back a Lynx from the depths of death. Let's just do the dead or alive test. There's activity then. Excuse the mess. That's contrast. No, I'm happy with that. So, what should we do with this? I'm thinking a Retro 6 clean screen. Absolutely. Do that again, but no worries. So, we're just going to change the MOSFET and the Zener diode now, because you know how tricky those little guys can be. So what we'll do, just remove some of this solder from the MOSFET. And what I've noticed, it's probably not the most ideal way, but I've noticed I can actually just reflow the solder underneath and lift it up. When it wants to. There he is. And then there shouldn't be much solder holding these back still. There we go. So that's fine. Nice. So that's one. And then the Zener diode. I've been using this wick a lot today. Possibly wedge him out. One. And two. So I got a replacement power kit from Retro 6 that doesn't actually give you a diode with legs like that. They give you something slightly different. Let's just get the RAM. Where did I put it? ZD1 here, and that looks like Q11, which is the MOSFET. There we go. So, tiny little thing again. There he is. So, hook him out. Look at that. Funny how this can play such a detrimental part in something working. So I'm gonna put a bit of flux first on this bed of solder. Don't want to start. And what I'll do, I'll just put the legs down first. What I'll do, I'll just put a bit of solder on the edge end of my iron. And go one, refill, nice. There's one. Nice. And then we heat this up all together and it flows really nicely like a silver bath in the end, which is really cool. And you can see it all liquefying there. Make sure you got a nice cover at the bottom. Now it looks quite nice there. Cool. And then just the diode now to replace, which is ZD1 on the Lynx one. You have to zoom in without. No, that's not that. Is it? This is a little chip. This is ZD1. I must be in the wrong pouch. Let me just have a look for a different one, 2 seconds. Ah, we found it. So, I think I used the other one from the pack before. I'm not sure what the right way of doing this one is, because the ZD1 should have legs and it should reach to each hole. So I'm not sure why Retro 6 have done it like this. But so the blue line on this should face towards the MOSFET, which is fine. What I'm going to do, I'm going to blob a bit of flux there, just so that stays where it should. Hopefully you can see all of this. And what we can do, very we could probably use a cap leg. I'm not sure if that's advised, but let's work with what we got, isn't it? The conductive end of the day. It won't need much. 1. 2. Right, so put the 2 by there. We don't actually need that much at all, do we? So what we can do, I suppose, we could put it through, solder it. Probably don't need that much showing. I'm not advising anyone does it like this. Oh, he's come out with my finger. I'm just doing what works for me, really. This is very much trial by. Right, now I've tacked that. Well, let's tack that in. I'm definitely no, I'm definitely winging this as it goes, really. Alrighty. And the other way around. Yeah, you electricians of the world are probably like, what is this guy doing? Although, I don't think it's horrendous what I'm doing. If the Lynx works, then it must be alright. There we go. We're just making our own diode legs, I suppose. And then hopefully there's, let's try and bend this one. Superhuman strength. Let's see, will that fit in there? He does. He's a little bit too long, but slide him through. One day I will have some type of magnification. Alright, I think. Let's tack this in and then let's try and trim it. I think that sounds like a good shout. Right. Facing the wrong way now, mate. Oh, I don't think we need to trim out at all. This is actually going really well. I'm not sure if this is what you're supposed to do, but I think for a homemade Xena diode, that's come out quite well. Let's just make sure there's no, there we go, so let's trim these little leggies. trim. That's okay. Nice. Okay. So in theory, this should be safe now to be started up with the mains. Let's just try it with a game, see if it's powering on, etc, etc. So I do this the safe way, which is the dead or alive test. Let's just zoom out a little bit. Flip it around the other way. So Lynx actually looks right. Oh my god, what a mess. I will buy a soldering mat eventually. Don't drop the battery pack. No, that all worked. We should have sound in a moment. There we go. That'll work quite nicely. I'll just tidy up a few bits of soldering if I need to. And yeah, that's where we're at for now. So I'm thinking for this one, we'll probably put in a clean screen from Retro 6, because obviously there is no screen. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers. See you in the next one.